Hello and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X-2. I'm Zachary Chelcom, and this is Final Fantasy X-2. Today we're going to the Thunder Plains. Oh, the Thunder Plains. How much I love you. Rolling my eyes, rolling my eyes. There are way too many encounters in this place. Case in point. It's a very good place to level if you haven't been keeping up with what levels you're supposed to have. You're not really supposed to have a certain level, but if you're going for 100% or doing mostly everything in the game, it should be around level 30, 29, somewhere around there right now. Usually Riku and Pain will be slightly leveled higher than Yuna, just because they got a little bit of experience at the beginning, where Yuna didn't, which is the one part that's giving it a little bit of a difference. Other than that, should be okay. Don't really know why I left all these menu selections in, but I decided to. Kinda sad that they changed the Thunder Plains music. I really like the old one, just kinda like the clockwork sound with the piano. Anyway, we have a special kind of creature here called the Marlboro. It shows up here and the Calmlands, I want to say. At least it used to show up in the Calmlands, like in FFX. I don't know. I switched to the Gun Mage because I was pretty sure that it gets a special move called Bad Breath that I was pretty sure the Gun Mage could learn. But I guess I was wrong. In between the time of the Mihin High Road and coming over this way to the Calmlands, Pain has learned 2 dice for Lady Luck, which is actually, as you saw, is a pretty good technique. You target one creature, and there are the stats for Marlboro. You target one creature and she rolls 2 dice, and whatever it gets to, whatever it lands on, that's how many hits she does. If you get a double, I think you get, whatchamacallit, it does a bunch more. Right there, it all chains on itself. It's very little damage for each hit, but since each and every one chains, it gets up fairly high, and since there's multiple hits, it gets fairly devastating after a while. From 2 dice, she can learn 4 dice, which will target every enemy, and do the same thing, but you'll roll 4. So you have a potential of having higher damage. Very devastating against one monster, not that good for a group, actually. And having the Gun Mage out, you can learn the Blue Bullet Bad Breath from that, which Bad Breath will put Curse, Silence, Poison, I think, and other nasty status ailments on your party. It's not very pleasant, not at all. Marlboro is basically like a mini-boss almost. It's about that strong. Not quite strong enough to be considered a boss, but not weak enough to be considered a normal enemy. It's kind of like the, let's see, what else have we run into? Like the Gimini and the Iron Giants. I think that's what they're called. Iron Giants. Speaking of which, the Thunder Plains, the enemy composition besides the Marlboros really have not changed. They're still Gimini, or Gemini, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Gemini, Bolt Drakes, one of the Wasp type of Fiends, and the Barbada, something like that. It was the it's the Helm Fiend that we saw a lot at the well, you would have just seen it at Guado Salam, but also at whatchamacallit, Glasgow's, saving Glasgow's Chocobo area. The same fiends in there. You cannot run into Queen Corals here. You can in the LeBlanc Syndicate, if I did not mention that last episode. You can run to Queen Corals there, but you can't in here. You just have to deal with Marlboros here. Also, every time that the Marlboro does its little, like, squirt thing, I don't know what to call it. It's kind of like its normal attack. It lowers your defense, your special defense, or your defense, your magic defense, your attack, and your magic attack slightly. Like, dissolves it and isn't very fun. Fighting a Marlboro it's always good to have an alchemist, because you can make the panacea with 2 remedies, which is very good. You can also make mega potions whenever you need them. Or a potato masher, that works too. Potato mashers are always handy. But Marlboros definitely can give you a very big beating if you're not ready for it. So I have prepared you! There are Marlboros here. One of the best things to take on a Marlboro, because it basically can't do anything to you, is the the Dark Knights. They handle it very easily. Well, they only handle it very easily if you have all of the proofs already, which Yuna has all the proofs already, because that's what I went for first. Because it's just like, oh, I can't be poisoned anymore. Ha! Ah, I can't be stoned anymore. Ha! I can't be cursed anymore. Ha! You know, stuff like that. We're taking the long trek through the Thunder Plains. We have to get to the northern side of it. We're meeting two individuals that we've talked to before. Here, many people could probably guess what they are, but alright, we have some new, and I think it's a new enemy. Anoli, something like that. They're part of the skink family, or lizard, or whatever they're officially called. Reptile, I think it's reptile. They're not too hard. Sending out darkness a lot will take them out. 2 dice will take them out. It's not that bad. If you get a double, as you saw there, it does double damage, but then the same amount of hits.
I could get used to this.
So, pretty good. And we get some high potions from them. I think Riku is also stealing high potions from them, so it's a pretty good way to get high potions if you need to. But you should be getting stuff from Owaka anyway. And 2 dark grenades right there. Cool. Alright. So many bloody fights! So many stupid bloody fights. Anyway, we are here at the Purple X to meet Leon.
You guys
Not
better
Leon.
watch out.
Leon
Boys
and
like that,
Aid.
You're just asking to get struck.
Ha, bad joke, Riku. Bad joke.
Leon and Aid left Mountain to find a way to repair Elder Kimari's horn.
And any
We
luck so
cannot
far?
return to Mountain until a way is found.
And you expect to find that here?
Yes?
Obviously, the lightning striking from the sky will burst forth into make Kimari a giant horn. That kind of sounded weird.
What's in
Anyway, you want
Florida?
to pick Kilka Island
Well,
because
just
the guide told me to.
Leon and Aid go there to look. Thank
Just
you,
do it if
boss.
you're going for 100%. That's all I can tell you.
Come, Aid.
Wonder if he has a speaking problem, like he's mute or something. Anywho, we're going to go on to. I'll meet you back on the airship, actually. So I'll see you there. All right, let's check on Owaka. Gotta be close to paying off all of his debt, right? Because technically next we're supposed to be going to the Makalania Woods. But if he can't do it right, or if we can't pay him back, then we have to skip that one for now. So let's sell some of the things that we've got before, that we do not need. Whoa, Soul of Phasma only sells for 10? Or is that 40? Yeah. No, 10. Only 10. Can sell one of the circuits and some pretty orbs. You can always steal those away. Same thing with twisted headbands and beaded brooches.
Thank you. What can I...
Why don't we sell all of our high potions? Make a bunch of money, right? How much do we have to pay back Owaka?
Welcome to a walk.
Oh, we have plenty now. We have plenty now. You know what that means, Owaka? You have officially paid off your debt.
Oh, now I can finally go back to the top.
Well, you heard him. To Makalania Woods to go to his shop. We can give him a nice housewarming, right? I'm sure he'd appreciate that. What else do we got to do for the Dark Knight, though? Confuse? Bio? Break would be after Confuse. We have all the proofs, though. That's pretty good. If you haven't noticed, the music changes just about every chapter. So, to the airship. Just pointing that out if you haven't yet noticed. Well, we heard the man. Let's go to Makalania. Next time on the next episode of Final Fantasy X-2. Owaka went overboard. Let's go after him. I'm Zachary Jokum. Thank you all for watching, and have fun gaming. Did Owaka, like, jump? I don't even think a Monster Hunter guy could survive a fall from that high.